Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a granny square where we've changed colours, and I started to make this blanket for one of my customers, and it's in a DK yarn, and I've just chosen 4 colours for this. Now I want to show you this tutorial because I haven't shown you any for when to change colours, and this granny square is done one row one way and one row opposite way, so I flip as I go along. And the reason why I do that is that, if you can see, it's absolutely perfect. The work doesn't twist in any way, and I'm just going to show you a small piece of this and show you how to do the method. So you can, because you're flipping your work, you can use both sides, this side or that side, because one row goes one way, the other row goes opposite. So I'm just going to zoom in, okay, just about here. You can see from the corners it's absolutely straight. So I'll show you how to do this. DK yarn is what I'm using. I've got some spare here in the same blanket that I'm doing, and it's just 4 colours: mushroom, pink, cream, and a baby pink, and they're all DK yarn, lightweight number 3. And for that I'm going to be using a 4mm crochet hook to start. So to start off, the middle, do a magic ring, yarn over and go to the back there, wrap the ring, over your fingers and pull it through. Pinch your work. That will be your working yarn, and that will be your tightening yarn. So I have got a separate tutorial for you on this. If you're not sure on how to do the magic circle, I have listed a separate video. So to begin, chain 3, and you do 2 double crochets. So the chain 3 will act as a double crochet. Then you chain 2, and into the magic ring you pop in another 3 double crochets. That's that second one. Chain 2, another 3 double crochets. Do slow me down if you don't know how to do double crochets. Chain 2, I'll show you now how to do the double crochet. So yarn over, go into the loop, pull a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2, yarn in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Once you have your 4 sets, chain 2, you can tighten up your work here and slip stitch into the 3rd. Okay, and I actually cut my yarn because I'm changing colours, and that's just how I like doing it. Okay, that's one colour done. Normally if you're doing one colour, you'd skip on over here and then do your corner and then work that way around. Now at this point I flip my work over because, like I said, I like it one way and then the opposite way. Keeps it nice and straight. So flip over your work, but don't go into that corner, just go complete opposite. Put your hook through and grab your next colour, and I'll go for the pink if I can get it unravelled. So put your hook through. You attach the yarn however you think, but this is how I do it. So grab a bit of yarn, pull it through, and then I pull through both loops first. That's just how I do it. And then the second chain, and then the 3rd chain is just with the 1. Yeah, I'll show you that again one more time. Grab your yarn, pull it through. Both of them are here. And the very first one, do a chain with both strands, and then chain with the other 2. Sorry, with the main. Go into the loop, into the space, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Go into the space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Now every corner will be 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So what I will do is I actually like doing my corner first, complete corner. So did I chain 2? No, I didn't. Okay, so chain 2 and then go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn in, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So every corner is 3. First chain 3 in 2, 2 chains and 3 double crochets. And I don't actually chain as well. Some people chain 1 and then go across. I don't do that. Just find it that it's just all a bit more closer together rather than with the chain 1 in the middle. That's just my preference. But so yarn over, go straight into the next space, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. If you don't know how to do the double crochet, I do have a separate video listed as well. So you've done your 3, 2 chains, and then your 3 double crochets, and move straight on into the next corner. Now with this one, you can work your yarn in because you just can. If you want to leave them longer and weave them in after, you can as well. So chain, double crochet 3, chain 2, and double crochet 3. Move straight on over. You can still take that yarn if you want to, or you can just leave it here. You can actually weave them in and then tie double knots at the back as well. But because it's both sided, it's better to weave them in. So go straight in, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets, and then slip on right over and go to your chain 3, and you want to pop it into the top of the chain 3 there. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. Leave a decent amount if you're going to weave in. So that's what we have at the moment. So you can see that round was worked that way, then we flipped over, and then we've done it this way. Now we flip over again, and you can use any corner. Try not to go for the one that you've just done. You can do if you want to, but it's just my habit. So we finish there, I'll go opposite there. So I'll get my next colour, which is cream. I find by flipping your work, the work stays nice and straight. Corners do not get warped at all, or the work does not get twisted. So grab your yarn, pull it through, and do both. Yeah, then drop the little one, and then just chain 2 in the colour. Then what you want to do is another double crochet and another double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. So I work my corners. That's how I prefer things. Okay, so you move on over, don't chain, go straight into that space there and do 3 double crochets. Go into the next one and 3 double crochets. It's a corner, so chain 2 and 3 double crochets. I mean, I'm doing it with a 4. I like the feel of the 4 because it's actually quite lightweight yarn. You can go up to 4.5 if you wanted a bit more drapier. So straight into the next space and 3 double crochets. Oh, go away yarn. 3 into the corner, 3 chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Move into the next space and 3 double crochets. Corner here, three double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Move straight on to the last one here and 3 double crochets. No chain, slip stitch into the top of the chain 3, chain 1 and snip off your yarn. So we worked that way first, then we flipped over and did the pink, then we flipped over and we've done the cream. I'll show you one more row, finish off my colour, and I'll do this gorgeous rose pink. Again, start off any corner, go in. This is very easy for beginners. These colours are absolutely adorable. Right, and then grab your loop and use both yarns to make your original chain, and then chain 2. Do 2 double crochets after you've done that, beginning of every round. Ooh. Chain 2, and double crochet 3. Move into the next section, double crochet 3, move along, double crochet 3, and then there's a corner. So in between every 3 double crochets from the previous round, you put your next lot of 3 double crochets. Corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2, okay, this is how it's looking. Try not to drag your yarn all the way through because they do pop out. It's best just to leave them and just, you know, weave them in like we always do. And you will find that you'll have a few more yarns than, you know, that you want really for the first few rounds. But as the piece gets bigger, you know, you will find that you'll only have them like wherever you join, you'll just have the 2 strands there, the starting colour and then the finished colour, and then you just weave them in at the same point, so you can't actually see where I've weaved in. I just put it through the stitches, but I'll show you that. But like I said, you'll get a whole load of yarns in the middle because we're using colours quite frequently because it's a smaller square, and then when you get further out it'll be less, just in case you're thinking, oh gosh, that's too many yarns for me to weave in. Corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Remember, they can be any way because we're using both sides. So you can weave in any side that you want, as long as it's nice and neat. There's no back or front, which is what I also like about this. Not only does it keep the square straight, you can use both sides. Obviously, if you're putting a border on, you can either do a border that works both ways, or if you've decided on one side, then just do your border one way. Okay, so that's your last 3. Slip stitch into chain 3, and here we are. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. So this is how I attach my yarns and change my colours. So what you will find, like I said to you here, if every time you change a colour, you'll always have the yarn you just finished with and the one that you just started off with. You can, if you're good enough and don't pull your work. You see how I've just made a knot there? You can do that and weave it in. But as we're using both sides, that's what would happen if you were using one side, but we are using both, so therefore we'll just weave them in. Show you how to weave in a couple. So I would just go into the actual space there. The more denser the space, just work it in so you can't see it. That's all you need to do, and you will not see them. So you've got the pink here. If you prefer, you can just push it through that way. If you want to work all your, it doesn't matter on what round, but if you want to just use the back end of the stitch, it's fine. Just nice and neatly, and do not pull any of the double crochets. At a distance you cannot see what you're doing. Okay, so that's how you would do them. I'll do this one for you here. Well, that's the end one, so that will probably incorporate into your border. You can put them in any way you want. You can go down here, but just make sure, you can go down even, but just make sure you don't pull anything, to keep it nice and gentle. So I've just gone right across the double crochet on one of the double crochets and just put it into there. Okay, so I won't do all of them, I won't keep you. So basically that's how you weave in your ends. Just put this at the back here at the moment. Right, and that's how you do a both-sided granny square with changing colours. If you have different methods, you go for those, but this is what I think. And like I said, it keeps the work absolutely straight. Corner to corner, it's just, there's no. So here we are. Let me just zoom up a bit so you can see. And that's how we do our square. That's how the bigger project looks. That's how we start off. These are just as cute if you want to make individual squares and then join them. But if you want to make an entire granny square, then I definitely advise you to flip your work. You can see that's the front of the double crochet, that's the back, that's the front, that's the back. So okay, hope you like this tutorial. This is great for beginners if you want to make anything. Thank you for subscribing, watching and liking all my videos. Thank you for all your support, everybody. Please do share to anyone who you think would like to start a granny square that builds into a bigger piece. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.